At Wonder Top 10s, we count down the world's most unforgettable places, one list at a time. Think you need a passport for jaw-dropping underwater adventures? Think again. These are the top 10 snorkeling spots in the USA. You have to check these out this summer. Marine life, clear water, easy access, and no scuba certification required. Let's dive in. Number 10. Starting off our countdown is Devil's Den in Florida, a prehistoric underground spring that feels like something out of a fantasy movie. You're swimming in a cave with light beams pouring through a hole in the ceiling. It's a hidden gem tucked away in central Florida. The water is shockingly clear, with visibility up to 100 feet, and you'll spot rock formations, ancient fossils embedded in the walls, and the occasional fish or turtle passing by. It's peaceful, surreal, and completely different from tropical snorkeling locations. Devil's Den is in Williston, Florida, just under 2 hours from Orlando or Tampa. There's a small park fee, and you can bring your own gear or rent it there. No boat or guide needed, just walk right in. The spring stays around 72 degrees year-round, so it's cool even in the summer. Bring a wetsuit if you're sensitive to cold, and book ahead. This spot fills up fast on most weekends. Number 9. We're now headed to Crystal River, Florida, the only place in the U.S. where you can legally snorkel with wild manatees. If you've ever dreamed of floating face-to-face with these giant sea cows, this is your chance. The star attraction here is the Florida manatee, massive, slow-moving, and incredibly curious. You'll also see freshwater fish and swaying aquatic grasses in crystal-clear spring-fed water. It's more about calm connection than coral reef colors. Crystal River is about 90 minutes north of Tampa. You'll need to book a guided tour. They provide the snorkel gear, wetsuit, and a quick manatee etiquette lesson before you get in the water. Manatee season peaks from November to March, when the animals migrate to the warm springs. Morning tours offer the best chance to see them when they're the most active. Always float, never chase. They'll come to you if they're curious. Number 8. Off the shores of beautiful Southern California is Channel Islands National Park. These remote islands feel like a whole different world, untouched, quiet, and full of natural beauty. Here, you'll snorkel through lush kelp forests and come face to face with bright orange Garibaldi fish, sea urchins, starfish, and even sea lions. It's one of the few places in the U.S. where you can swim in an underwater forest. To get there, take a boat from Ventura or Oxnard. Local outfitters offer guided snorkeling tours with all the gear provided. No cars or service on the islands. Pack everything you need. The water is quite chilly, even in the summer, so a wetsuit is a must. Early morning trips usually offer the calmest seas and best visibility. Number 7. Kealakekua Bay is on the Big Island of Hawaii. This calm, crescent-shaped bay is one of the best places in all of Hawaii for snorkeling. It's famous for its historical ties to Captain Cook and for its calm, protected waters that are perfect for spotting marine life. In the bay, you'll see vibrant coral gardens, yellow tang, parrotfish, and sometimes dolphins in the deeper water. The clarity here is excellent, especially in the morning, and the reef starts very close to shore. You can reach the snorkeling area by kayak, boat tour, or by hiking a trail down from the Captain Cook Monument. The hike is about 1.8 miles each way and fairly steep, but very rewarding. Get there early for the best visibility and smallest crowds. Wear sturdy shoes if you're hiking and bring plenty of water. If you kayak, you'll need a permit, but local outfitters can help with all of that. Number 6. Dry Tortugas National Park, a true hidden gem located 70 miles west of Key West. It's remote, wild, and absolutely worth the trip. Surrounding the massive Fort Jefferson are coral reefs and seagrass beds where you'll find tropical fish, conchs, and sometimes even sea turtles. The water is shallow, clear, and calm. You'll need to take a ferry or a seaplane from Key West. Tours typically last all day and include time for both exploring the fort and snorkeling around the moat wall. Go early to beat the heat and the crowds. Bring snacks, water, and a waterproof camera. You'll want to remember this place. Number 5. Halfway through the list is La Jolla Cove in San Diego, California. This small cove is part of a protected marine reserve and is a hotspot for snorkeling with wildlife. Expect to see sea lions up close. They lounge on the rocks and often swim nearby. You'll also see colorful fish, stingrays, and thick patches of kelp. You can access the cove right from the shore, and there are plenty of nearby shops for renting snorkel gear. This area is very beginner-friendly. Low tide is the best for visibility. Just remember, do not touch the sea lions. They are fun to watch, but give them plenty of space. Number 4. Next, we're heading to Buck Island Reef National Monument off the coast of St. Croix. It's one of the few underwater national monuments in the United States. Snorkelers follow a marked underwater trail through coral gardens filled with sea turtles, ray, and reef fish. It's colorful, calm, and incredibly photogenic. To visit, book a boat tour from St. Croix. There's no way to reach it without a guide. Most tours include snorkel gear and park ranger-led orientation. Wear a rash guard and reef-safe sunscreen. The water is warm, and the guides help even first-time snorkelers feel confident in the water. Number 3. Hanauma Bay on Oahu is one of Hawaii's most iconic snorkeling spots and a maritime life conservation district. You'll swim alongside parrotfish, butterfly fish, and even the Hawaiian state fish, the humuhumu nuku nuku upawaha, or triggerfish. It's great for beginners with clear, shallow water. You'll need to make a reservation in advance and pay a small entry fee. Everyone watches a short educational video before entering to help protect the reef. Get there before 9 a.m. if you can to snag a spot and see the bay before it gets too busy. Mondays and Tuesdays are often closed for reef rest days. Number 2. In the runner-up spot is John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park in Key Largo, Florida, the first underwater park in the United States. This place has coral reefs, sea turtles, nurse sharks, and the famous submerged statue, Christ of the Abyss. The water is warm and packed with marine life. You can snorkel from the beach, but the best views come from joining a boat tour out to the reef. They'll provide gear and tips along the way. For the clearest water and calmest seas, book a morning trip. Bring a GoPro or a waterproof camera. This is one of the most photo-friendly spots in the U.S. Number 1. At the top of our list is Molokini Crater, just off the coast of Maui. This crescent-shaped volcanic crater is world famous for a reason. The visibility here is unmatched, often up to 150 feet, and you'll snorkel with schools of tropical fish, eels, and maybe even a shark or two. You'll need to join a boat tour, and most leave from Ma'alaya or Kihei. Tours often provide gear, breakfast, and expert guidance for first-timers. Go early in the day before the wind picks up. The protected inner curve of the crater makes for safe, unforgettable snorkeling. Those were our top 10 snorkeling spots in the USA. Whether you're craving a cave dive, sea turtle hangout, or volcanic reef, there's something here for everyone. Which spot are you adding to your summer bucket list? share in the comments. And remember, if you love this countdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure.